All right, what's up again, everybody? We're going to be doing a little repair on this guy again. Let me just show you what we're getting into. This guy right here. So this guy's ripped right here. We're going to go ahead and replace it. I went and I bought a new one here. Should be fairly simple. I wasn't able to get any more of these little spring clip things here. I don't really like them, so I'm just going to use regular clamps. I already unclipped them. I didn't have the proper tool, so I kind of just used like a screwdriver. Actually, I used this guy here, wedged it up in this guy right here, and was just popped it off with a hammer. Well, we're gonna get this guy out. Just imagine that I already popped all these clips. There's 4 of them. There's a big one down here, there's the big one here, and there's 2 smaller ones down in here, one on the top and one on the bottom. The top one I wasn't really able to pop. It's weird, it's kind of like pushed on there, so we're gonna try to just rip it off. But I'm gonna set you guys up so you can watch me just pull this off real quick. I also have an air filter. I should probably replace that while I'm here. This comes off in pieces, as you can see. This was just never connected. Looks like somebody tried to electrical tape it at one point. Clearly it didn't hold. Throw that on the floor. Pull the bottom one off. And then we got to try to get these guys off without breaking these plastic clips. This guy's going to be a pain. I can see it already. I really don't want to break this. Come on, come on, you're getting there. Hope that's the right size. This guy, just twist and pull. There we go. It's off. The old one is still kind of stuck to it down there. I guess that holds that one on. And the new guy right here, as you can see, if you're looking at these guys here, this one's slightly smaller than this guy here. And it's the same on here. This guy, I feel like, might have to go this way. These are kind of tough, kind of hard to judge because I don't know which way I'm going to have access to this really yet. So we'll just get them on, but not tight. And then probably get this guy seated in here. Lift this hose up. It's really just this bottom one I need to figure out how to get on. I can get it over the first hump, first obstacle. It's just anything past that, it doesn't want to go. Oh, wait, I got it. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Okay, now let's just tighten this one down while we have it here. Get you into position. This was a pain, a serious pain in the butt. Okay. Now we just got to get this in a good position. Shoo! And be able to hold it at the same time while we tighten it down. That sucked. Once you get it, it's not so bad, but just getting it into place is what really sucks. Now just trying to get to this clamp kind of sucks. All right, that's tight. That's on. We're good. Back to the top hose. This one kind of slid on pretty easy last time, so it shouldn't be that hard this time. There it goes, right into place. This one was fairly easy to get to begin with, so get this over all the way. Other hose clamp's kind of in the way. Bend that down. There we go. All right, they're both tight. There it is. Those are both on there. Super annoying. Kind of a pain in my back. Back does hurt a little bit now from all that extracurricular forcements. This mic's kind of sitting right in my face. Sorry if it's a little loud. It is literally right in my face. Okay. Now we got to get this guy into place down here. I think it is already there. Needs to turn a little bit. And there it is. It's in place. This one I think I have to take this extension off for. I think it might be a little too long. Place that there for now. See if we can get down in here with this. Probably not. Nope. Need a different gun. Let me get my other gun. And let's try with this one. Is it the right way? It is. Make sure that this guy is in place. It is there. It is there. And you just tighten it down. And that's tight. Then you take your new filter. I did a Purelator. If you're wondering, the R53s. That is the part number there for our Purelator. I believe Purelator invented the oil filter. Not 100% sure, but I feel like I heard that somewhere. That guy drops right in there. This guy has little clips on the back. You kind of have to push it in and then pull it back. It's really kind of dumb. Now this is all in the way. Everything's in the way now. I don't really need you to get in place yet. I just need the back to go down. There we go. Back goes in. That goes down. This guy should be able to just kind of push into place. Hopefully. Man, that just kind of pushes in there. That's nice and simple. That is on. Let's get our extension back on here. All right, so there's two things holding this on. It's 8mm or a little star bit, but I'm going to go ahead and use 8mm. Just tighten it down. Tighten that guy down there. Doesn't seem like it's really catching anything, but it's all right. It's still in there. This little battery thing right here. This is your positive connection for your battery. I got it stuck down here. I need to figure out how to pull it back out. That goes up over top here and kind of just clicks in right here. See this little piece right there, kind of clicks into. And the last part is getting this hose on. All right, so the last part is getting this hose clamped into place. I feel like it might be a little too tight right now. It doesn't want to. Let's undo it a tiny bit. Just enough to get this hose clamp over. And you just hold it into place. These are not the right clamps. You should get factory clamps. The clamps that it's meant to be here, they're there for a reason. But I'm not. I couldn't find it when I went to go look, and I was in a rush, so I got whatever I could find, and it was these guys. And that is on. That's on. That's on. Looks like everything is good. Still has a horrible belt squeal, but at least this job right here is done. I can show you the parts that I have. There you go. So we'll start with this. Only thing you're going to need for this job, literally the only thing, if you don't use factory clamps, is the air intake hose. Bigger clamps. Let me see if I have I don't know what I did with the wrappers. I think they might have blown away into the world. Either way. Oh, they're right here. Hold on. I used ½ inch, I believe. Half to 1 3/4 or 1 1/4, 13mm, 32mm. And the other one I used is 1.5 to 3.5. So 38mm to 89mm. They work pretty well, obviously. But again, the only thing you're going to need is those, the intake hose, and either a flathead screwdriver or an 8mm socket and either a wrench or a gun like I used, just to make it easier. And then you just double check, make sure everything's tight, which it is. Make sure your hoses are fully seated, which they are. You can see down there. And then everything's good. Brand new air filter in. This might run a little bit better now. Let me just move these tools. Obviously the belt's still going to be squealing like crazy, but at least the air intake will be a little bit better. Look at that ripped seat. Oh no. Okay, let's get in here. Put the key in to the ignition. Turn it on. Make sure the radio's off. All right, and you start it and you'll hear the squeal. I can show you the squeal real quick too. I'm not sure which pulley it is, but I got a few pulleys. Oh, that's over there running. Let's see, what do we got? These are the other clamps I didn't use because they're not going to work. I got a belt. I got spark plugs. This is a valve cover gasket. This is, yeah, I already said spark plugs. This is a gasket. This is the one that goes in the timing cover seal. It goes behind the crank pulley, which is this guy here. This is an idler pulley. This is the oil filter housing gasket because those are pretty common to leak. I went with a Performance X PRW crank pulley there. It's all certified, whatever. I don't know what any of that means, but that's what I'm going with. That'll be coming up soon, hopefully. I got this guy because the Mustang's also making a squealing noise. I have a belt for that and an idler pulley coming for that as well. Was there anything else in here I got? I think that's all the parts. Those are the only known issues that are here. I did get the tool to release that belt for the tensioner pulley for this car. That belt noise is horrendous. I should take the belt or take the wheel off and use my little stethoscope to figure out where that's actually coming from. But I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. Once I get this wheel off in one of these upcoming videos, you can take this fender liner out. It kind of just folds back. That's what most people do. And we'll figure it out from there. But we'll do that on the next one. But that's going to finish it up for this one, at least. We got the air intake hose on. So that is a plus. We'll probably do the valve cover and the spark plugs at the same time when we get to that, when we do the valve cover. I'm not sure if you can see the leak back here, but it's got a little bit of a leak back here. I know it's hard to see because it normally leaks under that exhaust shield back there. But that sounds really bad. Either way, that's going to do it for this one. I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. But until next time, I will see you later. Goodbye.